So Elon sold 9 million shares, and that would left him with 160 shares left. Actually, the 9 million shares actually is worth about $8 billion. So it's a lot of money. So it is going to affect the company Tesla itself, because when Elon has less share means that he has less authority, first of all, and second of all means that he will have less interest in the company itself. Not that selling off 9 million shares is gonna make a huge difference in his interest in Tesla, because that's basically his own company. But it would affect if he continues selling a lot of it. Like, you have less responsibility on an object. Maybe you give a toy or a phone to your brother, and that phone belongs to you, but he's borrowing it. So now he has the responsibility. So when you don't have the responsibility on the phone, you have less interest in the phone. Something like that. And he did tweet that he has no plans of selling more after yesterday. But of course, he planned yesterday. So he might plan again in the future. Elon Musk said that he had a diamond hand last time, which means that he's gonna hold on to his share, not selling his share. Right now he's selling a lot of shares. He sold last year, he sold this year. He's selling 9 million shares worth about $8 billion. And if he does it again in the future, it would affect the company, because he would be left with 150 shares. 160 and 150 is big. Just think, maybe you have $160 and you have to spend on food. Now you are on 150. It hurts. And well, it's not exactly the case, but you know how it feels like you cut off one piece, if I could put it into comparison like that. Well, I hopefully wish that he would not put in less effort into Tesla, and I hopefully wish there's not this one guy that buys so much share. He has more share than Elon Musk and decided to just, you know what, I'm gonna drift your path. I know that's very not highly possible, but that's gonna be bad if it happens. I'm pretty sure all of Tesla's employees are gonna be 100% loyal to Elon Musk, bringing his performance and the way he treats his employees. I just wish that Elon Musk is at his right mind. He's selling all these shares because he wants to buy over Twitter and secure his spot as somebody that can control Twitter. But he of course said that he will not change anything to make it deformed into his platform. It's still Twitter. He just wants to give it a freedom of speech. Define freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is when A and B comes to one subject, and when they start to talk about that subject, each will be offended a little bit, but not over, because they have different opinions. And they are of course going to take away the violence and terrorism, because that wouldn't make sense anymore. That's not freedom of speech. So why is the freedom of speech so important, and why is it worth Tesla shares to buy? Well, some people say that he might bring Donald Trump back, but Donald Trump officially said that he's not coming back to Twitter yesterday, because he has his own platform, if you don't know, which I actually did just find out about a week ago. Freedom of speech is very important to Elon, because maybe he just wants to make the world a better place. No, it's not maybe. He wants to make the world a better place. And by making a world a better place, you have to let people see the realistic thoughts of human beings that are actually on Earth. Because that way, they'll start to think, why is it that way? And because of that, the world would become a better place as they're adjusting to the truth. I feel like Twitter is just Elon's personal wish, it's kind of a sidetrack for a car company that is going to become an AI company. It's kind of sidetrack. But I think Elon is using Twitter. He's not using Twitter by just putting his palm on and pressuring them, but he's using Twitter as a platform that people can refer to of absolute truth and transparency. Well, because the world is the lack of transparency, that's why people are often blind. Examples, Americans, they are not purposely not trying to know about other countries, but their maybe mainstream media is just sometimes not telling the truth to them, so they don't actually know how China is like. China is a city. They have villages, but they're not just villages. They have super advanced cities. That's just a plain example. I feel like with this that is just cleared out, maybe it will help Elon Musk in future topics that he wants to talk about and he would want to post on Twitter, maybe to his own benefit and of course to the world's benefit. Elon also mentioned that he wanted to buy McDonald's and Coca-Cola, which I would definitely take as a joke, and I hopefully think that it's a joke, because that would mean that he's mentally unstable. And if Elon Musk is mentally unstable, the whole thing will go down. But anyways, that would be it for me today. And don't forget to like and subscribe.